Hey there, Cole here, Robert Fanban. I couldn't help it. I got a little story to tell you tonight, and it starts off like this. You're so late, why don't you just go? Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die! Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die! And don't get all butthurt when you hear the story and think that that song is about said story, because it's not. That's just what I was jamming on the way to work today. So anyway, I'm going to tell you a little story about what happened to me. I'm a bartender, so I hear random shit, and I thought this was pretty funny. And I'm going to share it with you guys tonight in the cold, and it's late, and I should go to bed, but I've got to get this video made. Got to. So, let me tell you a little story about Richard. Not anybody that's watching this knows. This was at a different bar from where I work now, but this happened. So I'm tending a bar at a place long ago, far away. Many moons ago, way before all this gray shit started happening. And I'm standing there, and this young lad comes up to the bar. He looked pretty young. He looked, at that point, about my age or maybe a little younger. Whatever. He's like, hey. I was like, hey, how you doing, man? You know, I do my thing. He didn't say anything first. That was wrong. How you doing? What's going on? Not much, man. What can I get for you? He's like, let me get a Budweiser and a shot of Patron. I was like, all right, brother. I'm going to have to see your ID. And that's when shit got real. Because you see, even back at a young age, I was a responsible bartender. So you pay attention to people's names when they hand you their ID. So I read his name, look at the picture, make sure it was the guy. All right, he wants a Budweiser and a shot of Patron. His name was Richard. Then this happened. Old boy here says, all right, Richard. And before I could even ask, he says, and I'm not lying, I prefer dick. Get the fuck out of here. Did you just say that? I said Richard, and you said I prefer dick. I think you forgot a word in there. I think you just said I prefer, or a couple, I prefer to be called dick. Or something. You know, just blatantly. Just I mean, I know. I go by Cole. My name's Cole from Robert Fayman, by the way, if you haven't seen any of my dumbass videos. But my real name's Robert. That would be like me going, I mean, Robert, you know, because you could be called Bob. So it'd be like me going, somebody's like, all right then, Robert. And then I'm like, I like to bob. Wait, what? See, or I like Bob. I like to bob. Or I like Bob. I prefer to bob. Why are you going to add words to make it sound like you're fucking gay? I don't get it. Don't leave them out either, Richard. None of them work or come into my restaurant, I swear to God. This is so stupid. It took many years for me to even tell the story, but that's cool. You know, if you do prefer dick, and your name is Richard, and you're gay, you don't have to openly tell me that at my place of business, because I really don't give a fuck. You can, that's fine. If you prefer it, have at it. That's more pussy for single men everywhere. You know, we need that to be going on. But anyway, I had to tell you guys that story. I'm going to try to cut this one short because I need to finish a beer, and then I don't know what else is going to happen after there. Got to give a few shout outs though. We'll get to that in a second because, like I said, I had to get the said beer and get my gangster gear off. Got to do shout outs for my, I'm going to get my boy Josh T. Love your brother. He's out west on the mountains or some shit somewhere. Fucking, y'all guy. Let's get Chris and Kelly. Love you guys. Hope you see the video. Chris and Kelly. My folks, like Tracy, we ain't going to talk about where he what he owns and stuff because he thought it might not be a good idea for my fan base. It's not the demographic that he needs to be watching what he does. But anyway, love you too. Wes, Mad World Pottery, check them guys out. And of course, Amory King, Donnie Baker, Ron Sexton's a genius. All the people above. This is another edition of What the Fuck. And we're almost out of here, guys. Almost forgot my producer next door asleep, probably getting some pussy. It's my boy CB. What?
You know we gotta end on a positive note. What?